Hi, everybody. I just wanted to kind of touch base with you real quick about some of the assignments that we have coming up. First of all, great job, everybody, getting access to our class community discussion board. I think you all are doing a really nice job discussing the concepts with each other. Just make sure that after you post your own thoughts that you're also responding back to your classmates. And I'm trying to keep on top of grading those and having the prompts available as I get to them. Next week, we have our first round of research reports that are due. Remember, you need to check for the time, the week that you have signed up to do a research report. It'll be due, the video and the summary sheet will be due by 11:59 p.m. or midnight, Wednesday of the week that you have selected. So I want to actually show you some more details about that, talk about it with you pretty quickly, and then cover where you should be at with regard to your semester-long project. I'm going to go ahead and share our Blackboard page here. So when you log into Blackboard, if you click on the Assignments tab, it's going to take you here. You're going to be able to see some of your folders that have got discussion posts, debates, and then the research submission. So this is your research report here, and this is what I was talking about for your assignments that are going to start being due, the research report schedule. Go ahead, if you click on it, you're going to be taken to an assignment page, and it's going to break down the details of what's required. Effectively, what you're going to do is you're going to pick a research article, any research article that you're interested in. My advice is, now that you're thinking about your semester-long projects, pick a research article that relates to that topic. For example, you want to look at how romantic partners are using Facebook to communicate. You could find a research article about Facebook use. You could find a research article about, communication between romantic partners. Whatever it is, make sure that you're looking for a research article, not a theory article specific or on its own. It should have theory in it, but you don't want it to only be an article that talks about developing a theory. Once you've chosen your article, read through it, summarize it in your own words. This is what you should do, writing out a 1 to 2 page summary sheet. Times New Roman, 12-point font, 1-inch margins, double spaced. The typical, kind of standard formatting applies here. And then after you have written up that summary, then you should come up with a different way to communicate that, which is your verbal presentation. Record yourself. You can use your computer. You don't have to have an audience. You want to try to be engaging though, so give some thought and preparation to that presentation. You should film yourself. It needs to be about 5 to 7 minutes, and speak extemporaneously. Do not read from your summary sheet directly the whole time. Do not do that. You want to practice good verbal and nonverbal delivery skills, maintaining eye contact, being engaging with your audience. If you want to use a presentation aid, that's great, but not required. And then you will upload both the video and the summary sheet to our Speech Wiki page, which I'll show you in just a second. This assignment's worth 50 points total. 10 of that goes towards the summary. And as I mentioned, it's due by 11:59 on the Wednesday of the week you have selected. Can't remember which week you selected? Well, look at here. Click on that research report schedule, and it's going to take you to a page that shows you when you've signed up. Haven't signed up yet? Let me know immediately when you'd like to speak. We only have a few weeks that are still available. So, going back to the main assignment, when you have written up your summary sheet, you should upload the summary, no speech, just the summary sheet here to this assignment page. You can attach your file. It does require safe assign, so you'll need to verify that you're okay with the system checking it there, and then hit submit once you've gotten it all uploaded. Try to make sure that you're also seeing that green bar at the top with a check mark that says that it's uploaded correctly. In addition to that, you need to then go to the Speech Wikis page, click on Research Report, and here is the wiki for the class. Once you have filmed your speech, you will want to create a new wiki, type your name in here, and then my suggestion is to upload your speech to YouTube and then copy and paste the link to this box. You should also upload a copy of your summary sheet here as well. You can, I'm going to kind of type and show you a little bit of a sample text here, YouTube link, and then attach a document by clicking on that little paperclip, browsing your computer, selecting a document, hitting submit. When you're all finished with that, your name, you'll click submit at the bottom. So just to kind of throw that out there, give you a little bit more guidance on the research report, that's how I would like you to do. If you have some specific questions, feel free to email me. I'm also happy to Zoom with you to chat about these questions that you might have in person. To briefly touch on your semester-long projects, undergrads, remember that you are only writing the front half of the paper. You're doing an introduction, a literature review, and a kind of proposal of methodology, how you would go about studying it. You do not have to actually conduct the research for this project. Grad students, I do expect you to conduct some research. So it's really important that you, at this point, have a topic in mind. If your research project is going to involve human subjects, we're talking about IRB in our course this next week, it is imperative, it is very, very, very important that you get your IRB approval before you conduct your research. So you need to be on top of that, looking over the IRB form, and get in touch with me so that I can help you with that. I also have to sign off as a faculty sponsor, so we need to be in a lot of communication about that IRB process. If you're choosing a topic that does not require IRB approval, for example, you're doing a media analysis or a textual analysis, or you are doing a criticism of speech, feel free to proceed as normal. But at this point, you should have a good idea of what you want to study and really start making some progress towards working on that project. You now know the difference between quantitative research, qualitative research. Next week, you're getting a brief introduction to critical research or rhetorical criticism, which can also include some other forms of media criticism and whatnot. And if you have questions, please let me know. I want to help guide you. I want to help give you some help with the research project. But since this is an online class, you've got to kind of take a little bit of the initiative to reach out to me and let me know what I can do to help you, because I'm happy to just troubleshoot, brainstorm, whatever you need, okay? That's all I've got for today. I'm going to try to send reminders next week and continue getting caught up on grading and adding in more prompts and material for the course. If you've got any questions, let me know, and I hope that you all are staying warm.